Good morning, everybody. Well, Mr. Bond, how are you today? Well, I'm clashing today. It's very funny. John, after you did that, did you save the world? Absolutely, it's very funny. First I need a coffee though. Level 6 coffee. Hi, my name's Daddy, and I play Clash of Clans sometimes, and it's good to be back to the old game. So, good morning, it's Sunday morning. Boom Beach will now be done by my son Nate, so I'm back to the old game. What I thought we could do today, as it's very early, the kids are still asleep. I'm conscious that many of my subscribers are really experienced players. Most of you, well, quite a lot of you guys have been playing or even been with me as subscribers for many, many months. But I'm also conscious that with the influx of Android people, maybe just going back to basics and talking about the best and most efficient way to make gold just might help everybody out a little bit, or help them, the Android guys out a little bit. But equally, it's always good to have a refresher. So I'm going to play with the troops that I've. Sorry, I'm just going to cue these up. I'm going to play with the troops that I've built, which is an overnight balloon army. Just a bit of fun, really. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go through a tutorial on BAM, Barbarians, Archers and Minions. And I've titled this "How to Make $250 million in a Couple of Months," because that's really how I did it. I'm going to show you that in a second. Hang on a second. Right, I'm trying to cue these troops up, but talking and queuing at the same time. Right, okay, there we go. So what I'm doing, the first fundamental thing I'm doing is I'm queuing up an army before I go out to raid. So if you do that, whilst you're out raiding, you're building another army. So obviously it's the most efficient way to do it. So I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but on my gold grab I've got 345 million basically. So since the last update, since the second to last update, that means I've gained 245 million. In 10 or 10, that's not too bad. Especially as I've got a job, a life. Remember that thing called a life before Clash of Clans? Put your hand up if you remember that. So I'm just going to clean this. So the first thing to do is make sure that you're building an army whilst you're going out. The troops that I've got right now, it's just a typical Billionaires army. So we're just going to go and have some fun, grab some gold, and then we're going to build a BAM army, and we're going to go through a tutorial. So anyway, so how are you guys liking Boom Beach? There was a news article came out yesterday where they're sharing we'll go for this one, where they're sharing credentials for the Canadian App Store. Shouldn't of course use it because it's probably in breach of the terms and conditions, but who cares? Right, not that I use it. Right. So what I'm doing first, I'm just drawing out the bad guys. Now rage is cheap as chips now, so I'm just going to use that. Right. So we're aiming first at the air defence. Well, that's that, and there's one really central as well. So put that there. I'm going to put one central as well. I want that to be crossed by as many people as possibly can, because I want to get into that one in the middle. I'm going to mop up with the minions. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I'm quite liking Boom Beach, but just destroyed. Die. So I'm quite liking it. Obviously, it's lacking a lot of stuff that we need, like a social side for one. But still, you know, it is what it is. It's a beta. It's on its third day now. It seems to be that there's quite a lot of people coming in. Anyway, I'm going to just leave this be while I have my coffee, and you guys watch my balloons do their damage. Alright, okay. Go on, minions, do your stuff. So yeah, basically the balloons are the ones that do the damage, and oh come on, you got to get that last one. Don't let it kill you. The balloons are the ones that do the damage, and the minions are the ones that loop, like a loop room, basically. So you want the air defences, sorry, the red air mines to be activated by the balloons, ideally, because they can take out a whole swathe of minions. But this, the thing with Billionaire Army is you can use it really high up. A lot of people use it in Masters. In fact, you can probably get to champ with it, but it's time consuming. You would typically, if you're going to do Billionaire farming, you typically use a few more minions than this, and a few less balloons. But you know, that's just me. So there you go. That wasn't too bad, was it? So the only time I ever use gems, by the way, is when I'm trying to build an army for. I'm using using spells a lot more now. The only time I'll ever use them is when I'm trying to build an army for a video. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I hate doing this, but anyway. Finish. Finish. 25. I want to make sure I've got an equal number. Right. Okay, I'll make sure it's even. So, how many can I make? 25. Okay, so I'm going to make 12 of each. Okay, 10. So wait until that goes brown, grey. Okay. Right, there we go. So let's queue up the troops for the next time. Goodbye, gems. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Anyway. That one. So I just want to make sure that I've got enough for the next time. And I'm just going to talk you through the troop mix. So the thing with the minion, should I do this in a structured way? Right. Okay. So I personally with 240 spaces, I've got 20 minions and 40 minions altogether. That means I'll probably donate 5, which is fine. There we go. Okay, and then I've got an equal number of archers and barbarians. So if you look at the mix, it's pretty much even, right? So the purpose of these troops are like this, right? You're going to use the barbarians as tanks to take out the outlying buildings, with the archers using their range attack. So when defences are going to be attacking the barbarians, the archers will be taking out the defence because there'll be a couple of spaces in between. That's the idea anyway. And then you're going to be using the minions to try and scoop up the loot in the storages, or at least 1 or 2 of the storages. But the beautiful thing about the barbarians, archers and minions army is that often you don't have to use the minions. You can just use barbarians and archers. So it's kind of a hybrid army. Yeah, if I only use the minions 1 in every 2 times, that's okay. But the main thing about this army is that it's really quick to make. So as it's really quick to make, you're out searching more. If you're out searching more, you're going to be finding those really juicy collector bases. I mean, anything over the maximum that you tend to know. So for a Town Hall 10, the maximum that could be stored, the maximum that I could get from storages is 200,000 of each. It's really important to know at what Town Hall you've got, what would be the maximum, because then you can tell whether or not there's any gold in the collectors. And you're only raiding really where it's going to make you past your target amount of gold. My target amount of gold is 100,000 from here, and obviously 32,000 on the bonus, so 130,000. Now sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but the thing is it's a really cheap army, so you can just keep on going around and around. Okay, so this will do. So what we found here is a Town Hall 9. It's got 117,000 gold, but it's got a flaw. So basically the storages are too far out to the edge. So the first thing you have to do is deal with the heroes, and we're going to bring those heroes out to a side where it's easy for us to kill them. You can see that they were too close to the edge, so I'm going to lure them to the edge. So put in a handful of barbarians to keep the Archqueen happy, and then this doesn't really matter. A big bomb for one troop. Okay, so I'm going to be attacking this from two sides. I'm going to attack this side here where these storages are here. I'm going to clear this out and go in. I'm going to do the same there. So I have to act quick. So you've got a line of barbarians and archers, you see. So the archers are not being attacked whilst they're clearing that out. It's also really handy to know which buildings have low HP, because if I'm going to get 1 star, I want to make sure that I've destroyed. Use a couple of these as decoys. Take that out. Yeah, so if I'm going to get 1 star, I want to make sure that I get all of the buildings. So each building has the same percentage. Has the same percentage towards the total. So if I'm going to get to get the star, I need to get a certain number of buildings rather than a certain number of size of buildings. It's quite handy to know that. It's also pretty useful to understand the dynamics of the minions, so where you would put the minions to scoop up the loot. So remember, I don't have any rage. I'll take the buildings that I can and if you can see that. So the archers that way, because the archers are a lot weaker than the barbarians. The only reason I'm doing that, of course, is just to scoop up the... So this is going to be a little bit harder, because if I put the minions in there, they're just going to go separate, spread that way. So I'm going to take out this... Oh, okay, we actually dug a hole in the middle there, so that should be a bit easier. Right, so first of all, obviously just put 1 minion in so that you're not going to be hitting any red air mines. It looks okay. I think I've got about 9 minions there. Hopefully some of them are going to go this direction. Yeah, okay. That's handy. Okay, 29 seconds. Right. I'm going to support that Archqueen there. So you don't always have to use the heroes, but it's useful, handy sometimes. Okay, I'm going to go mad there. 3 seconds. Okay, here we go. Yeah, got my star. That was me talking. That was. So 103,000 and 34,000 bonus. So that's a win, really, in my book. Usually you can find more gold than that, but still. When I get back, I'm almost ready to go out again. So that's the whole thing. Is you're turning over a load of gold, and that's it. Hopefully that was handy and useful for you to see. See, I wasn't an easy base, but it was a successful base. And you come back. Any troops to donate? No. Okay, everyone's happy. Job done. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, Cloud Whiskey. Cloud Whiskey, by the way, is the first person to become reach the 1 billion gold club. If you check his profile, you can probably see him on here. We're very, very proud of Cloud Whiskey. Where is he now? He's probably just coming to visit. Yeah. So Cloud Whiskey earned his gold by, see gold for just over $1 billion. So he earned his gold by using BAM. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm really grateful. Yeah. So Boom Beach for Nate and Clash of Clans for me, I think. That's what I love. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. Take care. I look forward to hearing your comments. Bye for now.